folks, we are back. Let's go on to the next case of Money Mile and figure out who the victim is. Hot Meth is actually one interesting title. Jacob, normally I have to say that Earthquake made the financial district unrecognizable, but then I remember that artist that they see that money really came to but it's not the last person who is that, but he's playing my mind or someone else. You learn more clues about the history of my girlfriend, though, so this just might have been kidnapping. This won't turn out to be true, but I'm really worried that at this point I even walk with it. If there happens to happen, an old friend of mine is involved. There's been a murder of Detective Jones, thanks so much for coming. There's been a catastrophic. It's Kiki Shea, right? You said our chief told us to help her friend. I admit I didn't expect it to be a strip club. Not just any club. I run the male strip club in town. And my best dancer, Drew, collapsed dead on the stage tonight. Ooh, that sucks. Vince's body is just over there. Solve this as fast as we can. We'll check out the body in exactly 2 minutes. I really want to speed this up. I gotta do something about it. Yeah, like that. That automatically gives me a star. There's the body. With potato chips. That's not good. Olives. Napkin. That's not bad. Obviously, he gets me a star. Jacob, that guy's dead alright. Very unclothed and dead. Thanks to Kiki, we know where victim's name is Vince, or Voodoo Vince. Foam around his mouth and between his cheeks to his face. I'd say he's been poisoned. What's that, Jacob? That far down his message on it. Choking dead, what you did, Vince. Well, what if that doesn't sound like the threat of a poison? I don't know what does. There are some pink crystals on his napkin. Let's collect them and see if anyway, Jacob, we should have talked to you to get some more information on her dead employee. I think we should do that straight away because as I was saying, I think it should be more important to actually talk to a person first rather than just someone first, because what if it's actually the one that's doing their crime scene straight away? Miss Shea, can you tell us exactly what happened tonight? Well, Vince went up on stage for a second, and then suddenly he started crawling at his throat and then collapsed. The audience panicked, of course, but I made sure that nobody touched his body and asked everyone to leave before calling the police. It breaks my heart to see him like that, all pale and lifeless. It's hard to believe this. Miss Shea, is there anything you can tell us about Vince what helps catch his killer? I don't know what to say, Corporal Jacob. Vince was a nice guy. My star dancer, women would line up around the block to watch him move. Vince was so strong, so virile, he practically lived at the Money Mile Gym. And now, thank you for your help, Miss Shea. If Vince often went to the Money Mile Gym, then Jacob and I will head over there to see if we can get any leads. So looks like we're gonna go on to another crime scene. That's useful. And we're gonna have to use another set of balls just in case if I get another star. Broken window, yin yang, boxing supplies, boxing gloves. Poster, backpack. Ooh, it did affect my score. Shoot. This sure is a nice gym. With a view like that, I'd expect to pump some iron. Or maybe not. Anyway, I don't know what a rip poster can tell us more about the Victim Player accessories. Let's put it together. If you want to search through that box of gym here, go right ahead. If anything, I can grab one of these protein bars and march on. Let's go ahead and do that crime scene again so that I can actually get myself a start to actually examine this napkin. Missed out on actually getting a first star on my first try. There's a target, where's the target, there's the target, boxing gloves right there, beach ball, beach ball, beach ball, beach ball, beach ball, beach ball, there it is. Punching ball, yin yang, and sports hop. Going to examine this napkin. Now that you got assembled that pink crystals on the killer's threat, let's shoot it over to the lab. Interesting. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and grab some stars, and I'll see you guys in 18 hours. This is Galaxy Neil 2026, over and out.
Alright folks, we are back. Now this is actually the first time in Chapter 1 it has 3 clips, or actually 2 clips instead of the usual 3. That is mainly due to the fact that I actually got myself a star right away on the first crime scene, and then talked to Super Shane, and then do the next crime scene to actually get another star. But for now, we're going to go ahead and spread through this. Let's go. Angels and Demons. There you go. That seems to be a show poster for our strip club. And it features our victim, who dressed as an angel. Apparently, he's starring in a show called Angels and Demons. There's another guy on the poster, dressed as the devil. Looks like I was just who he is. Oh my god, that's interesting. Another stripper. Okay, let's go next to the gym equipment. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I didn't expect a jewelry box to lurk among the gym stuff. You're right, it has our victim's name on it. Let's open it up. Look, that looks like a pretty expensive bracelet. There's no ray on the open bracelet. They're making out. I'll get it done. Of course. And this is why this is split into 2 parts. That. There we go. Thunder's Gate. It seems the guy on the show poster or victim is a stripper at the same club. He goes by the name of Thunder's Gate. If they did a duo together, they must have known each other pretty well. Let's have a chat with Thunder's Gate. Another one of those strippers. Well, hey, at least get the pants on. Okay, jewelry box time. This note inside the victim's bracelet box reads, "Here's a little sugar from your mama." It's signed Ed Butler. Given that message, I doubt this is from the victim's actual mother. Let's go talk with this Ed Butler. I'm sure it's a friend that can tell us where to find her. I'm guessing she has she looks really fancy right there. He's ready to show the ladies off. Hey, Mr. Thunder Dave, we'd like to ask you some questions about Voodoo Vince. He's been murdered. Didn't I know it? who was backstage waiting for my next act when I saw Vince fall, I nearly thinking to myself. We found your show poster, the Angels and Demons one. You guys were close, you take it? Vince and I were the best of bros. That duo act we had sure killed it with the ladies. I mean, they would make it rain whenever we did it. Honestly, there's no one else that would perform like that. Vince was one hell of a performer. It wouldn't be the same without him. That is true. Now the cult late butler. Detectives, you must be here about the dreadful murder of the man tonight. We take it you were there, Miss Butler. Oh yes, I'm there most evenings. I just love watching the boys strut their stuff, and Vince was one of my favorites. It was devastating to watch that beautiful talent and those beautiful abs go to waste. Found the bracelet you gave Vince. There's a fancy gift to be given a guy in the club. Well, I guess all the boys little gifts as tokens of my infection. They all call me Mama. I suppose this club might be closed for a while now. With poor Vince gone, this is too terrible for words. Okay. And now, you know, Jacob, in my day there were no strip clubs. People just gather around for a nice cup of tea. Or was that the 15th century? Because you won't convince me there was no strip clubs in the 60s, Rupert? Can we please stop talking about stripping? Just tell us about the sample from the show. Well, the pink crystals you sent us are actually colored sugar, the kind used to decorate cocktail glasses. In the sugar, we found traces of cranberry juice, gin, lemon cola, and raspberry liquor. All the ingredients make a pink song cocktail. I am amazed you can pronounce that name. I suppose that evidence is an evidence. I can confirm that your killers drink pink songs. Killer better watch their back now, I would got. Dongs. That is really interesting. And now, time for our corner to get the results for the victim's body. Dude, have you ever been to a male strip show? I have never been in my life and probably will never will. No, Martine, can't say that I have or want to. Oh, Jones, don't be so quick to judge. It's really quite a spectacle. All that is clean and sweet. Yeah, you're really not playing it. And besides that, the main spectacle is here the dead guy on your table. Press file. Well, I confirmed that he was, in fact, poisoned to death. To be precise, he intoxicated a legal condition of, quote, killing intoxication, paralyzes the nerves, shutting down the whole body. Interestingly, the whole body and toxins can cause a deadly disease called paralysis. It also uses in various plastic surgery typical practice. A plastic surgery patient is prescribed post-home treatment to keep the produce that means the killer had a fair dose of both clean toxins for personal use and surgery purposes. So the killer gets past plastic surgery. Like rule was that plastic bring off their patients and lock them up for murder. We have a murder weapon. Well, Jacob, this case is certainly off to a flashy start. Our victim, a male stripper with the same name, Voodoo Vince, stage name, Voodoo Vince, was poisoned and collapsed right in the middle of the show. Everyone has only good things to say about him. According to Kiki, his employer and chief friend was her best dancer, and his colleague and client also gave him rave reviews. They were all at the club tonight, and they were sorry to barge in, but this couldn't wait. I found your victim's car. Uh-oh. Well, this is why this first chapter has 2 clips instead of the usual 3. We'll see you guys in chapter 2, which will have 3 clips. This is Galaxy Now 2026. Out.